difference in our trucks, I guess, to some of these four-wheel drives. Up until this point, we've barely even so much as spun a wheel, let alone been stuck or had to winch. We've engaged diff locks on the rear only, and we're just idling over. Like just then, I was in 5th gear at 1200 RPM. We're not destroying the track, we're not doing anything else like that. A lot of people say about trucks on tracks like these, they don't want them. If anything, you don't want light four-wheel drives that don't have diff locks and tear up the ground. And then you've got these people who will decide to challenge the dune and come from east to west just to see if they can get up there and leave these massive divots. And most times there, the dune wins. But we're just cruising along here, and the trucks are just eating this for breakfast. They're not having any issues whatsoever. When we get to some of the gnarly points, yeah, we just select an appropriate gear and idle over, basically. We're not screaming and throwing the trucks at the hills. We're going very steady. But it's beautiful country. Unbelievable. The colours, the wildflowers are out. We've had sufficient rain to make it green. Just fabulous country. If you want to have a little bit of an adventure, yeah, head off out. There's a lot of rocking and rolling going on in these trucks, and if you leave anything on the bench tops, you can be guaranteed it'll end up on the floor. But we've got a fair way to go. We're, I'll say, almost halfway between Colson Track and Hay River Track. Unfortunately, we can't go the full length of the Madiga because there's flooding down through Adria Downs still, and we've spoken to them yesterday, and no, it's a no-go. On the property tracks, it's not too bad, but the tail end of the Madiga is all flooded still. There's just a lot of water about. But having the 3 trucks in convoy, yeah, it's something that looks pretty spectacular at times. So we've been towing our tandem trailer through here and not had an issue. One of the things that we've done, we're all running around about 50 pound of air in the tyres, and in a four-wheel drive that sounds like it's a stupid amount of air, but considering we're all up around 90 to 100 pound normally, 50 pound gives us a fairly good grip on the ground and a relatively smooth ride. So we're loving it.
Okay. Want me to come back to you?
Alright, try that. This is your gear change, okay, and you just flick it up, okay, so change up the gears, flick it down to change down. So at present, it's in auto, okay, now it's in manual, alright. So somewhere around about 15 to 2,000 RPM, 1500. You'll see it, you'll hear it, and I'll probably just say, just change up. They're already diff locked in.
This is going to be a very short drive. Copy.
You'll be right, sweetheart.
All the way to Burton, love. You'll be right. Go for it.
That's it. Look around to the drive. That's it. Just over to your right and touch the keep off the grass. Have it right, that's it. And then flick up the levers.
Just once? Is
Yep.
that right?
Yep. Then this grass. Over to your right. Over to your right. Over to your right. More. Again, change up gears. That's it. So it's very difficult to stop your foot from bouncing on the throttle.
Yes.
Is that good? A little bit more throttle. You're alright.
Good job, mate. Well
You're
done.
alright. You're alright. You're good. You're good. Yep. You're doing perfect. Good stuff.
First sand dune. What the hell am I doing?
Grab one more gear, flick it up once. it. Good stuff. Just a little bit to your right. That's it. Well done, darling. For a lady that was terrified of driving a car, towing a trailer, to now driving a truck, towing an even bigger trailer. Over sand dunes. Another gear, pick it up once more. Yeah, over to your right a bit. A bit more. That's it. Okay, round you go.
I'm pulling up, boys.
Keep going, keep going.
Now you got to do this one, mate.
She's on a way.
No, okay, this is too steep.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Over to your right, just a whisker. Where that track turns to the left, we'll start changing down the gears. Yeah, keep going, keep
this
going.
Is elder abuse.
Keep
It is.
It's not.
Stay to the right, coming up, mate. Go to the next one.
Oh, I'm definitely pulling up. I'm just pulling up on this small flat here. This is elder abuse. Copy. I'm pulling up.
Where did that air come from? That you let out?
Out of that tank.
Right, so it's going to come out of that tank. Yeah. Right, so that's what he said. So, because if you depressurise the whole system, sometimes it's enough to just
Watch your head. Yeah.
All good?
Nothing a big hammer can't fix. What I say? If in doubt, give it a clout. The bigger the doubt, the bigger the clout. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're in our 4th night on the Madigan line. It is, I won't say an epic journey, it's an awesome journey, awesome. I keep thinking about poor old Madigan and his team coming out here. The distance between camps, they must have been doing it pretty tough. But we're in 5-star luxury trucks and we're finding it absolutely tiring at the end of the day. We're probably not doing the same sort of mileage. Oh, sorry, we're doing a lot more mileage than what they would have been doing. But it's surprising as just how much hard work it is navigating our way through this track. At times we're hard pressed, averaging any more than 15 kilometres an hour. Well, one of the things that stand out to me, and I think it's irrespective of whether it's a truck like this or a light vehicle, 4-wheel drive, Land Cruiser or something, to get through these sand dunes, and there's many of them, some of them are just very, very high and steep, is tyre pressures. Now, it's interesting because we've got 3 different trucks and 3 different types of tyres on the trucks. Brendan, with his MAN, is running like a highway tyre, like a heavy duty drive tyre for a prime mover. We're running a Michelin totally off-road tyre, and it's the same as what they use on the Bushmasters for the Australian Army. And Dave and Charney with their Iveco also have Michelin tyres, but they're a different tyre again and a different size. So we've got 3 different types, 3 different sizes. The common denominator between all of them to get us up and over these hills is tyre pressures. We've got very different patterns, very different radius widths. If you're planning on coming out to a place like this, or whether it is or it's just out in the desert, out in sand, if you don't consider your tyre pressures, you're going to spend a lot of time bogged, a lot of time winching or digging yourself out. We have gotten, I'll say, a little bit stuck through complacency. The trucks themselves are just so damn capable. Every now and again, you forget to lock a hub in, or you forget to engage 4-wheel drive. But the thing that's got us through is just the fact that we've just dropped our tyre pressures to suit the terrain, and we've taken these things here that they vary. Ours with the trailer on, 14.5 tonne. Brendan's, almost 13 tonne. Dave's Iveco, 11.5 tonne. Yeah, they're big vehicles. So you have to do your utmost to ensure that you're going to get from A to B without breaking anything. And usually axles and things like that are things to suffer when you start that. But they're an amazing, amazing vehicle. The other thing that I haven't really touched on a lot, we're towing a trailer. And in some of our earlier videos, we showed where we were modifying this pretty average farm trailer. We took all the leaf springs and axles and that out of it, and we've put in what you call a walking beam suspension that actually bends and flexes in the middle. It has been working surprisingly well. I won't say it's perfect. I've noticed on one side, it's like an independent suspension. On one side, it appears to have a little bit of sag in the springs, being a new setup. But it's not the end of the world. The suspension travel is awesome. At one point there, I reckon I had probably best part of 20+ inches of suspension travel, and the wheels were still on the ground. It's working really well. There'll be a few videos to show you just what it articulates like through the tracks. But it's certainly not holding us up, and it's working really well. We're happy with the way that's performing. But we've got a beautiful night, a lovely fire. We're going to sit back and just enjoy ourselves around the campfire, spin a few yarns, and just enjoy being out here in the centre of the desert, middle of nowhere. Love it. Cheers, guys.